Well, the path towards a deal to end the deadly conflict in Gaza is now as open as it's been in weeks. This weekend, Hamas announced that it had submitted a positive response to U.S. President Trump's ceasefire proposal. But as diplomacy ramps up, so do Israeli attacks on the Palestinian territory. Plumes of thick smoke rise above the Gaza Strip early Sunday morning. These scenes, the aftermath of a barrage of Israeli strikes on Gaza City. According to the Hamas-run health ministry, several people were killed.
We woke up to the sound of a huge explosion. We came running to find the house was hit by a strike, and the martyrs were thrown outside.
These latest strikes, which the Israeli military is yet to comment on, come just one day after Trump said a ceasefire could go into effect as early as next week. Palestinians, however, say Israel's continued attacks have left them skeptical.
God willing, a truce will take place, but we cannot see a truce while people are dying.
The U.S. plan calls for a 60-day stoppage of fighting, the release of living and deceased Israeli hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners, an increased flow of humanitarian aid into Gaza, and immediate discussions on a permanent end to the war. Israel has accepted the framework. Hamas, meantime, is reportedly seeking to amend some of the language used in the proposal, but mediators say the group's changes are not expected to prevent reaching a deal within the coming week. Humanitarian NGOs say for the Palestinian people in Gaza, that timeline is crucial.
Just in the last day, the UN was finally able to access the last of the fuel reserves in Gaza and are in the process of distributing that fuel to continue running essential services. When that fuel runs out, hospitals will stop working. Water desalination plants and water pumps at water wells will stop running. People will no longer have access to clean drinking water. Sanitation services are already collapsing. Garbage is piling up. Humanitarians, rescue workers in the hundreds have been killed over the last 20 months. And we know that that will continue unless there's a ceasefire and unless aid is able to enter to scale and be distributed to Palestinians in Gaza wherever they are.
Now, an Israeli delegation is in Qatar to speak with mediators about the changes Hamas is seeking. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is also scheduled to meet with Trump on Monday at the White House. Top officials say Trump will attempt to solidify the 60-day truce. For City News, I'm Karling Donoghue.